rather be smoking weed whenever we breathe.
Whoa, look who's recording. What's up? I'm still trying to figure out my intro, and I'm kind of not really in an intro mood. Today has been a roller coaster, to say the least. I need my other crystals over here. I got them and can't see them, so they'll be serving no purpose. So this will be my background. Y'all see my clothes? They cute, huh? I still got salmon in my teeth. So what's up, cuties? I am here with a video. I was supposed to be actually recording a video on making some Japanese curry that I got from the Asian market in the city. But because of today's events and the weird dreams that I had last night, and then I was kind of like in a funky mood and like stuff, and then I finally got myself up out the mood, which is why this video is happening. But yeah, I finally got myself up out the mood, and then I found out some information that I was not ready to hear or know, and it made me very upset. So I just had to get myself up out of it again. I got some insight on some stuff, and yeah, it kind of is what it is, but we're gonna roll with the punches. And so now this video is here, and hopefully it helps somebody. And you know, it's so crazy. Okay, so there's this guy or whatever, that's a guy that like I'm super like in tune with, and like whatever. So we were having a conversation the other day, and he was pretty much letting me know how us not being able to communicate should not be something that upsets me. And for the life of me, I'm just like, as in tune as we are, I feel like I would have every right to be upset about that, or, you know, whatever. Like, I'm like, dang, like, that would affect me. And now I am swallowing my words. Very humbly, your girl is learning, okay? And it's so crazy because he teaches me a lot all the time on accident. But that's neither here nor there. So what I came to talk to y'all about today was pretty much exactly what he was saying. Like, you are totally in control of your own self, your own feelings, your own emotions, all of that. Like, somebody may do something that upset you, and our initial reaction is usually to be like, why the fuck would you do that? And to be upset and to like get emotional about it. The fact that it's raining, and it's raining till 12 makes me so happy. But anyway, I'm sorry. And to get like emotional about it, and to feel like, man, if they never did this, I would have been straight. Like, that's a habit I feel like we all need to get out of. And I was just taught that today because the situation I was telling y'all about earlier really upset me. And then it was like a domino effect of things that took place. And the person that I was into it with earlier today had told me that they could care less about my feelings. And that shit had made me like super mad because like we're a family. So it was just like, damn, I would never say that to her. I would never say that. I don't really say that to nobody, like, ever, unless it's some dude that I don't really too much, like, we fake talking or something. But other than that, like, I would just never say things like that to people. But I can't expect for people to give me the same energy. That's just something you just can't expect. You can be in tune and whatever, or they can be family, friends, associates. People can say what they want to you, and they don't have to feel nothing. They don't have to feel no type of way because they made you feel some type of way. They don't have to care that you're upset. They don't have to do any of that. That's not their job. And, you know, it could be your choice to be like, you know what? All right, then. Now, what you do after that is solely, you know, that's like your responsibility to pick yourself up, to make yourself feel better, whether you got to watch a movie, whether you got to just listen to music, whatever you do to get back in your zone. And then once you get back in your zone, you need to remember what happened. And then you need to remember, you need to remember how you felt and how you don't want to feel again. So to prevent that from happening, you never let someone have control of how you feel by just, you know, sitting down and thinking like, this person told me this, I felt like this, but I don't want them to have that power to do that to me. So that's cool. I got myself. Like, you need to be able to do that. That's something that is very important to do in life. I hope I'm making sense. I'm not like, I'm a good communicator, but I just don't like, I'm not like, I gave speeches and like stuff like that. Like, no, that was like never a thing I did. So hopefully I'm making sense and hopefully y'all following. But yeah, like, it is your responsibility to make sure that you're straight. And you don't necessarily have to cut them off. If you decide that's something that you want to do, go ahead. You know, that's your choice. It's your life. You only have one life. You got one life to live. You can either choose to still be cool with them and accept them for who they is, especially if they tell you something like they don't care if you're upset. They don't have to care. That's not even their job. Like, only person that should care about you being upset is you. Like, and only person you should care about, I mean, I don't know, I care about affecting people because I'm very hypersensitive in a way, and it's like, I think it's just because I'm like super spiritual. So I care about hurting people's feelings. I don't like hurting people's feelings. I don't like making people upset. Like, I try to be mindful of, you know, the things that I say and how I say them so I don't hurt anyone's feelings. But everybody's not going to do that. You know what I mean? And it's not their job to do it. You can think because you family or friends or associates or husband and wife and all that and whatever, sorority sisters and frat brothers and all, like, you can think all that. And some of y'all might be lucky enough to have people that wouldn't do that to you. But I'm not necessarily in a situation just yet where, you know, that's happening for me. Like, I have to be there for me. That's something that I've always struggled with since I was little, because it's always like, damn, why do I always have to be there for myself? Like, how come there's never somebody that can be like, well, actually I do have I have a couple friends that would, like, if I called them right now, like, yo, I'm losing it, they're like, you know, not to say I don't have that, but at times I didn't. Like, I didn't. Like, one of my friends is fairly recent. Then another of my friends, like, we just got back cool. So, like, sometimes I don't have that. And then I always be upset because it's like, why do I always have to be the one to get myself out of the depression? Or I always, like, why don't I have that, like, shoulder? Or why can't people, like, think like it's always a certain, like, it'll just be cool to have somebody that'll do that for me. Like, period. But, you know, I haven't always been blessed with that. And sometimes, you know, we be, as females, we be so irrational anyway. We be talking about we want somebody to be there for us. And then once we do vent to them, they don't say what we want them to say. And so you just be mad. I don't do that, but I'm just saying, like, I know that that's a thing. But yeah, so that's what made me even come to y'all with this video, just to help y'all, like, just try to motivate y'all and help y'all to understand, like, you are not dumb. You are not like, whatever you decide to do, if somebody mistreats you or somebody hurts your feelings, you fix yourself. You get yourself out of that. Because, one, you don't ever want to be dependent on somebody else to make you happy. That shit is you're gonna be on a long journey to it's gonna be just destruction and losing people, gaining people, losing people, because you're expecting too much from another human. You're a human, they're a human, you're expecting way too much from people. You shouldn't. You should be in control of your own happiness. So and I'm good now. Like, I probably was mad for maybe only like an hour. Not even an hour, because I got here like 7. And I started recording at 8. I had 8 everything, watch YouTube videos. And like, I had to like really sit there and be like, you know what? Let me understand that, yes, this was said, but I don't have to allow this to affect me. Like, I just don't. And if I decide to deal with them or not, then cool. It doesn't matter. Like, long as I'm not dead or dying or they didn't stab me or something, like, it is what it is. And you definitely have to be more aware of how you handle situations due to your feelings being hurt, and due to you might actually end up losing a cool person to be in your life because you're too dependent on them to, satisfy you. Like, you should just be happy, period. And then, like, if they do things, now I'm not saying like every day you're gonna be able to do this. Sometimes it may take longer than others. All that, baby, it's a struggle. And you definitely gonna need like a vice. My vice is crystals and Palo Santos and sage and getting cute and clothes, and like, you need stuff to like things that'll make you happy, so you can just be like, let me get it together real quick and get myself straight and make myself happy, because me interacting with this person is upsetting me. And especially because so many people, especially now, got so much of their own shit going on, it's hard for them to either not, upset you, or like getting into it might be an accident, especially with all the energy going on with all these planets in retrograde, or it might be on purpose, or whatever. Like, it don't matter how, why, when, or where. Just know that you need to be fully in control of you, and it's okay for you to feel whatever emotions you feel. It's just like, okay, these are the emotions I feel. Cool. But I don't want to feel like this. So you sit there until you can get yourself up out of that. Like, period. That's nobody job, not your man, not your... If you got somebody that could do that for you, cool. But don't be dependent on that, because, life is short. And so you might not have that clutch tomorrow. God forbid, universe forbid that happens to you. But you might not have that tomorrow. So it's like... And then if you keep letting other people affect you, you'll just be mad all the time. And then you'll be all prone to sicknesses and diseases. And who wants that? Like, y'all is out here cute and living y'all life and thriving. We ain't got time for you to be all in the hospital and I gotta, like, pray for you and stuff. And, like, I'm gonna pray for y'all anyway, period. Because that's just what I'm doing in life. But, yeah. I just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there since I'm feeling better. And man, it's so crazy, like, how that shit, because I'm just like, yo, the way I was feeling this morning, I'm just like, I'm not finna be blue again. Then I got blue again. I'm just like, you know what? You're gonna have to get up out of this. We ain't doing this. This ain't where it's at. This is not the life we trying to live. We're trying to be out here happy and thriving and motivating other people. So you can't motivate other people if you're upset. It's just like not a thing. I'm not even going to edit this video. She's just going to put it up and hopefully people understand. Hopefully it's not too long. Get people on sit here and listen, because you should. I'm just out here trying to give a little life advice, because I'm just like, fuck this. I'm going to record. I don't want to do nothing. I'm just irritated. And I'm just like, Clarissa, It's cool. You got you, your ancestors got you, and you got your daughter who is actually upset with me right now because of our move and all that. But, however, she is healthy and alive, and that makes me very happy. So, you know, I just had to take a minute to be grateful for what I do have and to be grateful that I'm strong enough to get myself out of this funk. And, oh yeah, before I go, I just want y'all to really, 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 really understand how important it is to drink some fucking water. Y'all see my water bottle? It's emerald crystals in here. It's really, really important for y'all to, every day, especially during quarantine and corona and blah, blah, to do mental health check-ins with yourself, with your family, friends, if you want to. You don't have to, but definitely with yourself. So you know what's going on with you and you are staying in tune with your higher self and all that. I know a lot of people not really into the higher self thing. Google it. You should be. But yeah, so I think that's it. Cause I think I'm gonna have a couple phone calls come in soon too anyway. And then it's gonna take forever to upload if it's too long. I need to find a laptop so I can figure out how to upload this video. So yeah, I hope y'all have a good whatever time of the day it is. And y'all take these words into heed. Hopefully you understood what I was trying to communicate to you. I'll get better, I promise. It's something that I'm working towards. But I did really want to film today. I'm not going to cook today because I'm not in the mood. But I did want to go ahead and just get this video popping. So yeah, I love you guys. Please, please, please don't forget to do your mental check-ins. Is my hair dirty? Probably, because please do your mental check-ins and make sure that you got you, because ain't nobody else gonna have you but you. They could try, you know, but when it comes to you staying cool and, you know, staying strong, only really you and yourself can do that. So stay in tune with yourself and eat fruits and vegetables. Take a shot for me if you're drinking. Not what I'm doing right now. I'm about to eat these Flamin' Hots. Finish watching Strictly Dumpling. Nope, I'm about to try to upload this video. That's what I'm about to do, I guess.